Bugo one, that is Agnes from Plateau State, and make him their head, it can be accused of being marginalizing people based on some perceived superiority. It surprises me how the people that even formed or brought the ideas of a group as important as the NPC, such as Barau Diko, who is a Christian Fulani man, can be accused of people that relegates other religions to the background. It surprises me how somebody that is Bagara, not even Hausa, but Bagara, rose to the position of prime minister, and he is being, and we are being told that we do not, take other tribes into consideration. It surprises me how somebody such as Muhammadu Ribado, who held, who was in terms of power, he was second to basically no one while he was alive, and then we're accused of marginalizing the Northeast. We can say that arguably after the death of Saldana, we lost our leaders, and we might have lost our way. And if you even read the writings of Sheikh Gumi, you'd see that when they started partitioning us into states, that is when we lost some of our feeling of that unity between us. But we have always been one united people. We have always had a shared history between us. The eastern part of the Sokoto Empire, the Nupe lands, have always been part of it. From time immemorial, they have always been part of the political process. So just like Gimba says that in his generation there's nothing like Pan Arewa, I say that I am also of his generation, and for me there is nothing but Pan Arewa, and that no matter what, we will always remember that eternal knot that we have will never be broken. And he said that we have to reinterpret what he calls our ideological posturing. And I tell him that we only have one ideological posturing, and that is the one that we have inherited from the Saudana, which is one North, one Islam, and one people. And I would also add that for me, I feel I can't just be complaining and giving issues, and I would say that the way forward is to go back to what we have been taught by our ancestors, to reawaken our so-called historical consciousness. People can make a lot of arguments about the Sokoto Jihad, and one of the arguments that they can make about the Sokoto Jihad, they can say, and I would say that they have a point if they say it was a political or failure, because, for example, they came and they met corrupt kings and everything, and when they left, they overthrew these corrupt things. They went back to this same corruption. But we cannot take away from the fact that the leaders of this jihad were pure scholars, and they brought about a lot of ideas that when we look at them, right, we can apply them to solving the issues that we face in our life by talking to the people, our people, in the language that they understand. For example, Shehu Uthman bin, and I always give this example, Shehu Uthman bin Fudi, he wrote in his book Nur al-Bab about the rights of the woman, and he wrote about the fact that women should be educated, and that a woman has the right to leave her husband's house if he does not educate, does not allow her to get her education. He also talked about the fact that we should not give rights for ourselves as men to women, that God did not give it to us. So these things seem like modern thoughts,